Father, I've got an article here entitled "Two Eminent Churchmen Agree."
Yes.
That there actually is, this is a shocker to a lot of people.
Yes.
That there are satanic practices going on at the Vatican. Could that be true?
Yes.
You want to say that? If I was a lawyer and you were on the witness chair, I'd say, would you say
it's out loud? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Now, when we say in the Vatican, it's at a certain level, and there's no doubt about it that there have been and still are practices that are formally venerating Lucifer, the prince of this world. There's no doubt about it.
The Catholic Pope, the Pope who heads up the Roman Catholic Church, 1 billion members strong throughout this world, a man who is fabulously admired. In fact, he has been ranked at the very top of the world's most admired men list for decades now. What if that Pope, the Pope of the Vatican, is not Catholic? The Pope is not only not Christian, but he's not even Catholic. The Pope, he has already taken the mark of Shiva, the Hindu god, in his forehead. He has put a statue, or allowed a statue to be placed, on a Catholic altar of a major Catholic church. And they worshipped a Buddhist ritual inside that church. This Pope has embraced evangelist Billy Graham and all of the top Protestant celebrities. He has welcomed Muslim potentates and kings. He has romanced the chief rabbi of Israel. This pontiff has passionately, yes, kissed the breast of Mother Earth. So I ask you, is the claim that the Pope is the world's greatest religious leader, and that claim has been made by people ranging from Jerry Falwell to Billy Graham, believe it or not, is that simply an elaborate hoax? He may indeed be the world's greatest religious leader, but is it true that he is the world's greatest Christian leader? Might it be said that he is not even Catholic?
The majority of these used car salesmen everybody calls priests is that they're not qualified to teach you about spirit. You've been told that they are, but they're not. Do you understand that they are practicing occult Satanism, whether they know it or not? Some of them were probably indoctrinated into Catholicism. Others were indoctrinated into Satanism and are posing as Catholic priests. Either way, they're recruiting and manipulating people with it. And if somebody does know about the occult side of it, they're not going to tell you anyway. So you have to know the truth in order to be able to see this. They're not qualified to teach you about spirit. Why? Because even if their intentions are good, they've learned about God from the Bible. These people aren't qualified to teach you about spirit any more than somebody's qualified to teach you how to ride a bike who's only read a book about riding a bike, and a fraudulent one at that, and has never ridden one themselves. They're not qualified. But because the mind control is so stiff and so strong, and there's so much fear of the unknown attached to it, the people that desperately want to ride a bike but have been programmed with this would rather kill somebody who can show them how to ride a bike because of the fear and the mind control, which is what happened to Christ. Catholicism is pure Satanism. The problem is you shouldn't need to be told that. You should be able to see that. Priests that come out and need their audience and admiration in their temple. Why does God need a temple, a building? What? It means nothing. But they get off on that because everybody gives the priest their love. I gotta be nice to a priest so I get into heaven. They don't give anything back. They just absorb the love, which is what a lot of spiritual, quote, gurus do. They absorb your energy through admiration. Did Christ feel like he needed to wear a specific outfit in order to be credible? Oh, that's right. No, he didn't.
I'll tell you what I think. Amongst Luciferian organizations, there is a prophecy. As they can invade the citadel, and that's their name for the Vatican, they will have power for 1,000 years.
How close are they?
Very close. Very close.
I've heard about that. 1,000 years. I've heard about that.
Yes, frighteningly close. And I tell you quite honestly, to be quite frank with you, only Christ can save this organization. But the point is this, that you know what's happening really? The quickening. And the quickening is the process is this, that finally we're being driven to turn to Christ and say, save us. You are our God. You are our Savior.
Is the Pope Catholic? I don't believe so. And yet, if the Catholic Church was founded on the foundation, not of Peter, but of Babylonianism, then the Pope is Babylonian. My friends, what you have seen in this video today has great meaning and significance, because it tells us that these are the last days, and the great apostasy, the great falling away has come upon this earth. It is our task, it is our duty to witness to lost Catholics. First of all, we have the Apostle Paul speaking, 1 Timothy 2, verse 5. He said, "For there is one God and one mediator between God and men, the man Christ Jesus." Not Buddha, not Mohammed, not Shiva, not Kali. Jesus Christ. And then we read in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3, and chapter 13, verse 15, these inspirational words. You see, Paul worried that the serpent, as he beguiled Eve, would beguile men and women. And he warned about false teachers. He said, "For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to the work." My friends, the devil is an angel of light, and his ministers appear to be themselves angels of light. But there is only one light of this world. His name is Jesus Christ.